Hello guys, good morning again. It's another nice sunshine day. It's Wednesday. It's June the 2nd today. I just drive here early because I dropped my hubby in his work. So good morning again. So my topic today is about practical tests in the UK and what to expect during the tests and based on my experience. So guys, um, I already had my theory. I already passed my theory test when I attempted to tell to my instructor that I'm already prepared to do my practical test. But according to him, I need more time to practice on the road, experience on the road. And I had also a private car that I use this one, guys. I used this one before when practicing with a friend with me a lot, aside from my driving lesson, to help me build up experience on the road. So guys, if you have a friend on that he or she is available to help you even only once a week, that you can go out for 2 hours or whatever, anytime that you have a space or spare time that you can go and have a bit experience on the road, it will help. So I have something to tell you what to expect in the practical test. So once you have passed the both parts of your theory test, you can apply for a practical test. The practical test is all about making sure that those who are passed are competent and safe in the basic skills of driving. So the requirements of passing your test are a combination of your practical test and your mental understanding. So the open road can be a risky environment, and your test result will show whether you're ready to go out there alone or whether you need a little bit more practice first. So you'll be asked, on my experience during the test, I'm a bit nervous, guys. I don't know why. I always nervous on when it comes to tests because that is a big day for you. So you'll be asked to sign a declaration of your insurance, and without this, the test cannot proceed. So you need to sign also your. So what you do, guys, when you sign your declaration, make sure that the signature that you use on your provisional license are the same as you sign it in your declaration, so that there will be no problem, because they I noticed that, guys, that they check it if they are matched with your signature to your provisional license. So you need to bring the paperwork that you need to bring with you is your provisional driving license, your theory test pass certificate. You still need it, but I bring it with me that time during my test. But they told me that I don't need it anymore to show them because they had already in their system. So I just hand them the provisional driving license that I carry. I carry both of them, and I carry also another passport with me, my British passport, because I'm already a British here in this country. I have already a British passport in this country. So I bring that as well, for just in case that they will required me another IDs. I just only bring for just in case. So well prepared. So on my experience, guys, you need to make sure that your eyesight test. The examiner asked me to. They called me. They took me outside. The examiner called me, he asked me to read a plate number of a car. So make sure your eyesight, guys, is clear. You can see it in a far-sighted, like what the standard far-sighted. So your driving test begins with an eyesight test. You have to be able to read a normal number plate of a minimum distance of 60.5 meters, guys. It's about 67.5 feet. So it's a little bit farther. So if you fail the eyesight test, your driving test will stop at that point. So you are failed. So eyesight test is really important in driving. So based on my experience, guys, my instructor took me in my house before about 1 hour before the test. So we should be arrived there 10 minutes before the test in the test center. When we are approaching, my heart started to pump so fast. I'm so nervous. I don't know. It's one of my I think it's normal to be nervous during those tests, but we need to. My advice is we need to calm and focus on what we are doing, because if we are so nervous, we lose our concentration. We lose our we lose our focus. So on the first time, guys, in the first exam of my experience, I didn't make it because I'm so nervous, and I failed with my examiner said to me that I have a well done driver. Only I failed with he said to me that I failed in a runabout with the signal. I failed to signal, guys. So signal is so important, especially when it's really someone behind you and it's a busy road. So make sure you use your signal, because I'm so nervous, I forgot to signal. So one thing, guys, you need to signal. So I failed that first time. I really disappointed because I failed because of signal. So guys, you will be disappointed the result, but that's not the end of the world. You still keep fighting, you still keep going, you still keep do what you'll do and improve your weaknesses. So you still do things that can improve the weakness that you failed. So I always think of my signal, guys, again, because that is the point that I was failed in my practical test for the first time. So guys, well, and then the driving test. On the driving test, so I have to discuss to you. During the test, you will be expected to drive for about 40 minutes along normal roads, following the direction of the examiner. The roads are selected so as to provide range of different condition and road situation and vary the city of traffic. So your examiner will select suitable areas for to carry out the set exercises. He or she will tell you to pull up and stop. Then he will explain the exercise to you before you do it. So you may or may not be asked to perform an emergency stop. So in my experience, guys, I've done emergency stop. My examiner asked me to pull up on the left, and then he said to me that I will perform an emergency stop also during my test. So you will be asked to perform 2 reversing exercises selected by the examiner Okay. And then reversing around a corner, reverse parking behind. Yeah, the test that I got is reverse parking behind. So behind a car park or into a marked bay. That's what I did. She asked me in the end of my 40 minutes driving, guys. So that's what I remember. So turning in the road, so you must prepare all of those maneuvers. So throughout the test, the examiner will be assessing whether you are competent at controlling the car, whether you are making normal progress for the roads you are on, and then how you react to any hazards that occur in the course of the test. So whether you are noticing all the traffic signs and signals and road markings and reacting to them in the correct manner. So guys, in order to pass the driving test, you must drive without committing any serious fault or without committing more than 15 errors or a less serious nature. So if during the test you do not understand what the examiner says to you, then ask him or her to repeat the instruction. It's okay to ask, because I ask also question. I ask a question when I don't understand. I said, "Can you repeat the question, please?" And then they can repeat the question. It doesn't affect the test on that. If you don't understand anything, you just ask the question. It doesn't affect the result. It doesn't affect the test on that. Only when you do the actual driving, and then that's different. But when you are stationary and you ask question, it's okay. That's not a It's okay, because everyone needs to ask question. You don't be shy, because that's your money, guys. It's a lot of money. Don't be shy. You should, if you don't really understand that, you don't really understand what he said or she said, can you repeat the question, please? And it's okay. That's what I did also in my driving test, during my driving test. So if during that, if you are faced with unusually difficult or hazardous situation in the course of your test, the result is making a driving fault. The examiner will take the circumstances into account when making you for that part of the test. So, how to prepare for the practical test? Be sure that you are ready to take the test. So, that is where you're choosing a reliable, qualified driving instructor in the test. So guys, you are asked, in my experience, guys, you are asked to drive 40 minutes on different road, dual carriageway, 70 miles per hour, 60 miles per hour, and then I drive also at junctions, different junction, curb, different busy road, narrow road as well. Make sure that you can drive all of those kinds of situation, guys. So that's what my experience. It put you into a pressure that make sure that you can competent driver that time. So, and then you have to put in your mind that you never give a reason that the examiner will fail you. Always look your mirror. Mirror is so important, guys. Mirror on the wall. It's very important. Look. Mirror, look. That is one of my advice, because you will commit a minor, or I don't know, it depends on, but as long as you don't commit a serious fault, you will pass your test. So make sure that you drive competent, you drive safely on the road. So based on my experience, guys, that my examiner asked me to pull up many times on the left, and then he put me also a road that is very busy. Yes, and then make sure that you have to look before you start again your car. You have to look on your shoulder, on your right shoulder, because they will tell you, guys, if you don't do that, like that. You know what I mean? When you do it like that, Like that's what, just a quick one will do. So they will observe you guys. I'm so nervous again that time, but not really, really nervous. I have to make you, as long as you focus your mind that you pass, that you said in your mind that I'm not gonna let my examiner to fail me. As long as you are alert, you prepared, discipline, you will pass, and then you get your license. So after I done my test, 40 minutes driving on the road, I have also show me tell me questions, guys. The one I remember there is he asked me to read the number plate, and then the second one that I got is can what's that one? I need to show me and tell me. What I remember is the one that if it is safe, can you do the horn? Is it? But only use the horn when it's safe. The horn. That's what I remember. So you have to be prepared all of the questions because you don't know what they can ask you. That tell me questions and they show me questions. But if you don't answer the one tell me question, it's okay because that's only a minor. Only it considers as a minor that one if you did not answer that. So only what you have to avoid is a serious fault. That's it. When you pull up and then there's someone behind it, and that is a serious fault. Examiner will mark that as a serious fault. If you pull up and then there's someone coming in behind because that's their priority, that is a serious fault, guys. So always have my advice is always have a plenty of practice with your driving instructor. Listen what is advice, and have a plenty of practice with your private car as well. That's what I did. And if you fail, guys, it's not the end of the world. This is my advice, those who are taking their tests. It's not the end of the world if you failed. You need to don't give up. You have to keep going, believe in yourself, listen to your guts, and I'm sure you will get your license in the end. So good luck, guys, those who are doing their practical driving test. Good luck to all of you, and hope you can pass your test. Believe in yourself. Good luck. And then I'm sure I will be happy to see you on the road. And good luck again. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe my channel. Have a good day.